Lewis Hamilton has turned his season around in the past 4 races, with 2 wins and a podium after a pretty rocky start to the season. His first win since 2021.
That has got to be the craziest race I remember.
Coming at Silverstone was a historic and emotional win, and I really think it showed brilliantly to doubters or even fans that he isn't done yet and can still fight at the very top if given a fast enough car. On his day, I still believe Lewis Hamilton is the best, if not the very best on the grid. I know that could be controversial, but you give this man a fast enough car.
You want a fast car 7 years ago?
He wipes the floor with everyone. I mean, you could say the same with Matt. There's a couple others if you give them a fast enough car, but you see with like Norris, for example, it isn't always just about having a fast car. You've got to know how to win, and Lewis knows how to win. Lewis came into Spa with back-to-back podiums in Silverstone and Hungary. Pretty much nobody was expecting Mercedes to be competitive enough. And by nobody, I'm talking about myself. Nobody expected them to be competitive enough with the McLarens or the Red Bulls at the front. However, we all know this wasn't the case. After an intense wet qualifying, he put his Mercedes up into 3rd for the race, which was a pretty good performance. Lewis is always going to perform in the wet, you know. History shows that Lewis Hamilton in the wet, he is going to perform. Coming into the race, he nailed his start, shaked off Perez after it seemed Perez was giving his best Max Verstappen impression when racing Lewis Hamilton, but he dealt with that, got past Perez, and then cleared Leclerc in the following laps. And then he went on to control the race in ways that we have seen many times before. I mean, it was almost like nothing had changed from the days when he was dominating. It was typical Lewis Hamilton from start to finish, although he didn't manage to get the win on track, which maybe it's best I don't say anything. Maybe favorable George strategy. I mean, unlucky George. People say it's karma. I'm not saying it's karma. In the end though, Lewis got his deserving win at Spa after a commanding performance that showed his brilliance of old that we really haven't seen since 2021. However, there's still 10 more races to go in 2024, and Lewis finds himself only 27 points behind 3rd place in the driver standings. And honestly, it really wouldn't surprise me if he is there come the end of the season. And dare I say, if he keeps this form up, could he catch Norris? I mean, this is a hot take, but I'm saying he could probably finish behind Max. Norris just seems to be letting the pressure get to him, and if the Mercedes is fast enough, we all know Lewis is going to put in the results and be consistent. Also, Lewis always has a better second half of the season, as history shows, and this season is no different. After Mercedes' upturn of fortune and Lewis bagging 2 of the last 3 wins, I really think we're going to see a rejuvenated Lewis Hamilton in the coming races, and I expect him to be right up there if the car allows it and the team allows it. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, I'm just saying. And then go on to end his Mercedes journey on a high, picking up his form just in time for his switch to Ferrari in 2025, showing that he's still got it. He's not just a seat filler, he isn't going to be turned over by Charles Leclerc, and he isn't just a big name. He is going to Ferrari to win.